Over the Easter holidays, the market was quiet with few transactions, but what does it look like now? Let's find out. Hi, I'm Bobo and welcome back to our weekly recap of Hong Kong real estate. This week, we're looking at the long weekend's key first-hand transactions, the latest price list for Sierra Sea in Sai Sha, and the sluggish secondary market. Without any major sales events to support market activity, the 4-day Easter holiday saw around 101 new property transactions, a figure comparable to a typical 2-day weekend. Among these, Mori in Tuen Mun recorded 28 transactions, High Park in Hung Shui Kiu sold 18 units, the Pavilia Forest in Kai Tak sold 5, and in One Above in Ho Man Tin sold 4. At In One Above, one of the transactions involved Unit E on the 26th floor of Block 2B, measuring 469 square feet in size with a 2-bedroom layout. The unit was sold for 11.16 million Hong Kong dollars at around $23,800 per square foot. Another notable transaction took place at South Sky in Aberdeen, where Unit A on the 21st floor was sold. The flat has a saleable area of 325 square feet with a 1-bedroom layout and was sold for 5.72 million Hong Kong dollars at $17,600 per square foot. Next, the spotlight is now on Sierra Sea in Sai Sha. Within less than a week since its pricing was launched, the project has released 3 price lists including a total of 356 units. Over the past 5 days, the project has collected more than 21,000 checks, with market analysts expecting it to set a new record for first-round checks this year. The project is currently nearly 66 times oversubscribed. The latest price list features an average discounted price of 11,498 Hong Kong dollars per square foot, which is 10% higher than the first price list and 5% higher than the second. Discounted unit prices range from 3.14 million Hong Kong dollars to 8.38 million Hong Kong dollars, with per square foot prices ranging between around $10,200 and $12,700. According to the developer, the latest batch primarily consists of mid to high floor units with superior views. If we compare units from the second and third price lists, for example, Unit D in Block 3, measuring 574 square feet, is priced at 7.656 million Hong Kong dollars on the third price list. This is only 1.2% higher than a similar unit on the first floor from the second price list, priced at 7.564 million Hong Kong dollars, a minimal price increase reflecting the difference in floor levels. The developer has now announced that the first batch of 329 units will be launched this Saturday, with 318 units to be sold through price list and 11 units through tender. The latest figures from the land registry show that second-hand private home transactions in the first quarter of this year dropped by 19% compared to the fourth quarter of last year. A total of 7,372 transactions were recorded, involving a transaction value of 53.032 billion Hong Kong dollars, reflecting a 17% decline quarter on quarter. This downward trend may persist as the Easter holiday revealed growing buyer caution amid the ongoing tariff war and holiday travel disrupting viewings, with many adopting a wait-and-see approach. Data from Hong Kong's 4 major property agencies shows that the transaction volume across the top 10 blue-chip housing estates recorded only 16 transactions over the 4-day Easter holiday. On Saturday and Sunday alone, just 11 transactions were recorded, a figure similar to the previous week, with no significant change due to the holiday. Recent cases indicate that property prices remain stagnant, with losses on sales continuing. At the Spectra in Yuen Long, a high-floor Unit A in Block 2 with a saleable area of 499 square feet was sold for 5.99 million Hong Kong dollars at around $12,000 per square foot. The original owner purchased the unit in May of 2019 for 7.88 million Hong Kong dollars and held it for around 6 years. The sale resulted in a paper loss of 1.89 million Hong Kong dollars. In Tuen Mun's Tai Hing Gardens, a recent 3-bedroom transaction set a record low price for the estate in recent years. A high-floor Unit E in Block 3 of Phase 2 of 587 square feet was sold for 5 million Hong Kong dollars at around $8,500 per square foot. The original owner purchased the unit in April of 2020 for 6.55 million Hong Kong dollars and held it for 5 years, incurring a paper loss of around 1.55 million Hong Kong dollars. At Ava 228 in Cheung Sha Wan, a mid-floor Unit C of 155 square feet with an open plan layout was sold for 2.29 million Hong Kong dollars at around $14,700 per square foot. The original owner purchased the unit in December of 2023 for 2.38 million Hong Kong dollars and held it for around 16 months. This sale resulted in a paper loss of around 90,000 Hong Kong dollars. For more information on the secondhand market, stay till the end of this video for this week's recap of secondhand transactions across each district. That's all for this episode. See you in the next.